Alright, this is a screencast on setting up commenting in your blog, as well as setting up or making sure that you understand how trackbacks work so that you can post a post in your own blog that will appear as a comment in the other blog. And this is only relevant if you're using a Wordpress or EduBlogs or other blog account, anything except a Blogger or Blogspot account. The Blogspot account doesn't allow you to do trackbacks as easily as the Wordpress environment and other environments. So trackbacks are one way to do posts in your own blog that appear as comments in other people's blogs. But to do them and to actually do comments or to make comments appear in your blog easily, what you need to do is just open up your dashboard firstly. So I'm in my dashboard in my WordPress blog, and I should just scroll down to see my settings, which is down here, and just open those up. Make sure I've got to scroll down again as it's just opened. So I want to see my settings for discussion. I know this is actually not a discussion, it's comments, but what I want to do is open up the settings for discussion. And in the settings for discussion, what I must ensure is that allow notifications from other blogs, pingbacks and trackbacks has got to be ticked. So these are actually default, and that means that they're already ticked. So just leave all of those. So allow people to post comments on new articles, attempt to notify blogs from another article. These all should be ticked. But further down, one of the areas that you might want to not have ticked, or you might actually have ticked, is anyone can post a comment. So if that's not ticked, tick that. A comment is help with moderation. Well, you don't want to do that because it's just boring. You just got to wait for a comment to appear. You have to actually read an email and then come back to your blog and actually allow it to appear. So you just want to get a message that this is actually going to happen. Email me when anyone posts a comment, and don't hold it for moderation. Now, before a comment appears, this is the bit where you don't necessarily want to have to wait and have to approve every comment. Now, in fact, you don't necessarily have to have either of those ticked. This will make sure that a comment will appear immediately. Okay, so I've just ticked a couple of things off and made sure that other things were already on. But to make sure all of that works, I've got to go down here and save those settings. So that's what I've done to set up this blog so that the comments work. And now what I want to do, and hopefully that's straightforward, I want to go not just to my blog, I want to go out to another blog. So I'm just using Alt and Tab here to swap across to another blog. And in this blog, I want to post a comment to this blog, which is by posting a post to my own blog. So to do that, what I've got to do is make sure that I get the highlighted link from the top of the post. So there's a series of posts here, and I'm in the actual original part of this blog, so that all of the titles of the blog posts are actually highlighted. And if I highlight the actual, or run my cursor over it, they change colour ever so slightly. You can't really see that here, but if I click on them, I'll actually go to that post, and they won't actually be highlighted. So what I need to do is just make sure I'm in the actual first part of the blog post, and then highlight the text of the blog post that I want to comment on, and then by using the drop-down menu that I can get if I right-click on that highlighted text, I want to copy that whole post and the text in it. So I'm just copying that, and then using the Alt and Tab, I'm going back to my other blog, and now I want to have a new post in my other blog. So I'm actually going to click on New and Post, and here I want to say comment, if I can spell it right, on student post. But that's in the title area, and then in the body of the post, I'm going to actually type in or paste in that title. So I just push on the right button mouse, just as I did before, but this time I'm just going to click on paste, and that's going to paste in that link. So it'll paste to, this is a post to check the backlinks feature. So whatever, that's a link. A link back to the other blog post. So this is the post that I'm going to comment on, and if I just drop down a line, what I need to do is just say something about this post. Thanks on say blogger as a comment. Just so this is very helpful. Alright, so now I've actually made this post, and this is a post in my own blog that's a comment on the other blog's post, and it should appear as a comment if I click on publish. But what I'll firstly do before I publish this is I might actually make this give this a bit of a category. So I might actually just use a new category and call the category comment, if I can spell it right, and then add that new category. Also, I might even just ensure that's going to work by making a new tag as well called comment, and again spell it right, and add that tag. So that I've done that before I've actually published this post. Now I'm publishing the post with a category comment and tag comment. So this is posted. Now I can actually have a look at this post, so I can click back on my own link to my learning area. And here it is. And now if I click on this link, I'll go back to that original post. This is a comment on this particular other student blog post in here. So this is a link to it. This is the actual post that I'm actually commenting on. So here I'm back at the original post that I've just commented on, and actually I'll notice that there is no comments as yet, and that's because this blog also has to be set up so it actually doesn't need moderation for each post. So I just go into this one, and as I did with the other one, actually I can just go back down in here and I just show you by going into comments that there should be a comment here that hasn't yet been approved, actually because I haven't set the settings up right. So this is the comment that was made in the other blog post, and it's been submitted even though it was written in the other blog. If I click on approve, that will actually appear in the particular comments section because that post has now been approved. So just go back up into my blog, and now if I scroll down, because I've approved that, I notice that it does have a comment. If I click on comment, it should show a link back to the post that, so there's the actual original post that I was commenting on in the other blog. This is the original blog, but below that is, even though I didn't write in a comment, this comment has appeared as a trackback, which I can get to by clicking on the actual link to it, which is at the top of the actual comment section. So if I click on this, it'll go to the other blog. If I just go down, scroll down, you'll see that there's the comment that I made in my own blog on that other post that was in the other post, and I can get to it by clicking on this, and I'll go backwards and forwards between the two by just scrolling down and clicking on this one. As you can see, I posted it once in the WordPress blog, and I've actually got this post to appear as a comment in the other blog which I was commenting on in my own blog. So that's a straightforward way to switch between the two posts. It's actually got two links to it actually in this particular case, but I'm just switching between the two blogs, and I've posted it once. If I go back to the other one, I need to actually make sure that it also, actually by clicking on this link, it also has got that moderation switched off, which I can do by going into the edit my dashboard, and rather than go to comments as I did with the other one, I need to scroll down here, back down to settings, and in discussion, again I might have to scroll down again. In discussion, I have to shift some of the settings. The first couple are okay because it's sending me emails, but I need to actually make sure that I don't have the settings. A comment must be held for moderation. Okay, so it doesn't have to actually have that one on, and then I don't want that one on, so that's not on. A comment author must always have a previous. Don't need that one on as well. So there you go. I've got those two off, and I then need to scroll down as I did with the other one and press on Save Changes for those moderation settings to be turned off so that I can just get the comment to appear immediately. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You've got to post in one blog using the title. By highlighting the title, I can copy that title using the copy command on the right mouse button. So just copy that, and then I went back to my original blog and started a post with the title into the message area, and that would actually automatically appear as a comment in this blog once it's actually gone through to the moderation mode, especially if you switch it off. Okay, that's how you do a trackback and turn off the comments in WordPress.